Organization, a simple process integrated into our brains that helps us distribute time in a day to be able to complete everything we put our mind to it. If we didn't have organization, we would be stuck in the same place every day because we wouldn't know what to do with ourselves. So organization helps us get ahead and not be stuck in the same place every day. But loads of us, including myself, have issues with organization. If we don't have plan for a day, we usually wake up, try to do something, get bored or give up, then scroll for half a day, get angry because we didn't do much, and finally go to sleep and repeat this on a daily basis. But there is a lot more to it. We as humans are easy to distract, and that is not because we can't focus or we are unable to concentrate. That is because it is built in our human nature that distraction, for example some noise or something else, could mean a threat for survival. That's why we constantly check our surroundings and get stuck if we see a spider in the corner, or we go to a window when we hear our neighbor lawn mowing just to check if he's really lawn mowing or he's doing something else. So actually getting into focus and think only about one thing, it's quite difficult by itself, and without organization it's even harder. With a solid plan in place, everything flows smoother. Without it, the success becomes a longer, more difficult journey. So I had some problems with organization, and you can also check if you have problems. It's actually quite simple. All you need to do is open your phone and check your screen time. If it's above 3 hours a day, you have problem with organization because you don't know what to do with your time and you spend it on your phone. But in the last month, a company called xTiles reached out to me and asked me if I'm willing to try their app called xTiles and make a video about it. I tried it and I loved it. So here's how I got myself more organized with xTiles and start spending less time doing useless things. So first thing why I love xTiles is the ease of use. I was a Notion user for quite some time now, but now I tried this app and I love how easy it is to create and manage pages. Usually we know how the experience with Notion goes. First we see some guy online having an amazing planner, then we sign up, download Notion, and here is when everything stops, because we find out that creating in Notion is actually a lot harder. We don't know what do databases have to do with tables and so on. But in xTiles it is completely different. Everything is drag and drop, and creating pages is easiest and fastest as it gets. It is a perfect match for Gen Z and people with ADHD because we like to think quick, but most importantly we like to do things just as quick. Now let me show you how I organize my stuff in xTiles. First, I would like to show you pre-made templates. There are hundreds of different free templates, but the best ones are in the paid membership and I 100% recommend it. You can also purchase a template from other users or sell your own templates, which means you can actually make money by designing planners. I found this particular monthly planner in Template Gallery under Personal Planners. But you can actually choose any kind of planner for any kinds of activity because they have so many of pre-made templates. I love this template because it's simple and effective. Simply in the middle I have bracket for every day of the week and to-do list for every day for the work, and of course what I have to do at home. For example, on Monday I don't have nothing, on Tuesday I need to wash my car and so on. Right here on the left you can see the calendar. Then you can also add photos into your template so it can lighten up the mood. Right here on the bottom there are reminders so I don't forget anything for this week, appointments for this week or month, and so on. Long story short, I like this planner because it's simple, effective. When I look at it, I know exactly where to look for the information. I simply love it. And I'm a big fan of these bracket designs. I don't know, it just meets the eye so good. Now, this is the planner that I curated based on how I like it when I'm creating content. And I'm not joking. This page right here that you see, it maybe costs me 10 to 15 minutes to create, and on top of that it was my first time creating in xTiles and I didn't get confused or anything, and that is the most important part for me. You know what? Let me show you how easy it is to create a simple planner. All you need to do is click New Project, start from scratch, or if you want to import anything, go ahead. Give it a name, here we go, and all I need to do is just click and drag and boom, the bracket is made. And you give it a name and you just add anything you want. So let's say you want checklist, and that is it. The checklist is made. Then, for example, this is daily to-do list, weekly, and you just do the same thing all over again. And it's that simple. It's that simple. Or maybe then you want to change colors. Again, it's so simple. You just click the color icon and select what kind of coloring you want, and then what color you want. So it's that simple. It works like magic. And here when I add a table, I don't need to work with databases. I have a table ready. So for me, xTiles is the way to go. Now let me quickly show you how I organize my YouTube creation planner. So right here on the left, you can see I have daily to-do list and weekly to-do list. Then I have a picture just to lighten up the mood. Right here on the right, I have brainstorm ideas. And when I click on the brainstorm idea, a nested note pops up, and I give it the video title. Then I have title ideas, selection, for example, intro, outro, and so on. And here for the script, if I have any idea what the script would look like, I can write it here already so I don't forget it when I'm actually scripting the video. Because an actual scripting of the video happens here in project bracket. Right here I have a nested note, and right here I have again title ideas, more in-depth, thumbnail ideas. When I click description, a nested note pops up and it says type description here, and I can just type this video is about xTiles and so on. Then I have a script. This is a full script, in-depth script, and I have a shot list. Here I just write what kind of shot I want and so on. And right here on the middle I have research and notes. I use this when I get a new idea about a video and I'm not 100% sure how everything works. I googled it or ask in the communities, and right here I make a bullet points so I can use them in the script later on. Another thing that I love in xTiles is task panel, where not only you can write your tasks, but it will automatically sync it with Google Calendar, which is, for me, it's absolutely amazing that I have everything, calendar, to-do list, and everything in one simple application. Another thing I love about xTiles is that I can put notes and to-do list right into my phone, and it will automatically sync it across all of my devices. I personally really love this feature because usually when I got an idea and I don't write it down right away, I forget it. But with this feature, every time I got an idea, I write it down and not forget about it. Now, another interesting thing with xTiles is inbox. You can actually type in and create a bracket with a link, to-do list, calendar, anything you want, and just directly import it wherever you want. So, I don't know. For me, xTiles is a big step up from Notion. Long story short, I like this app because it's simple, and whatever plan I decide in my head, I can get it on the computer just like I would write it on paper. I don't have to watch any YouTube tutorials because everything is plug and play, and I spend a lot less time creating a page in xTiles than in Notion. The best of all this is that it is actually free. Of course, there are also paid plans that I absolutely recommend a lot, especially if you have a team, but you can still start creating and organizing your life for absolutely free. My experience with xTiles over the last month was amazing. I don't know why, but I just like to check out my planner and see what things I need to get done. I was never like this with Notion. I'm also a lot happier because almost every day I do the things I put my mind to it, and therefore I'm also a lot less stressed. I recommend xTiles 100%. If you want to try it for yourself, you can find the first link in the description. Thank you for sticking to the end, and see you next time. Distractions. Threat for survival.